Hello, hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders fans. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you're all doing well, happy and healthy in this new year. We are back with the Regis Raiders Junior Varsity. We are going to be playing Cherry Creek today, Cherry Creek Blue, and this will be an interesting game today. Two teams that have had a good deal of success. And this will be the first time we get to see them with a good challenge. So there will be a few, a few changes to the lineup. We had some changes at coach's discretion. So you will be seeing number 22, Matt Clennert, playing forward, which will be a change for this season, but Mr. Clennert Ben Clennert, sorry, Ben has played forward before, so nothing new to him. He works well with the guys and has some experience playing with most of the guys on this line, so should be a very good fill-in there. That doesn't impact us on the defensive end, so that'll be good. The defense is out there warming up now, getting ready to go. And it looks like if things go as we usually have, it looks like that Nico Moore will be in net today, but I can't confirm that yet. I think that might be the case. Looking good in warm-ups. The boys are moving, and they are buzzing around. They've been pretty excited about today's game, so I expect them to do well. This should be a good one. Now, as you know, we do have some friends and former teammates on the Cherry Creek team, so should be some friendly, frisky conversations going on, and maybe a little chirping here and there. So should be an interesting game here, and looking forward to the Raiders coming out on top. The Raiders are in white today, so don't get confused when you see the red jerseys out there. Just know that the blue means Cherry Creek. Now the Raiders are almost done with their warm-up. Got a chance to talk to a few of the boys over the break, and boy, they are really excited to get back out here and sort of take care of what happened in the last game against PSD. I think it made them decide what their objective was going to be and how they were going to execute on that objective. So I expect to see good things today, some changes. Will hopefully refresh some of the movement on that power play. And I think if that holds true, we should be in good shape. And let's see here. Yeah, so Nico is in net for this warm-up. Boys are working on some plays, having some discussions here. There are some silly new nicknames for some of these lines I may or may not be able to share on the air. But when I do get the opportunity, I'll share them with you and keep it as PG-13 as I can. Now, our boys are always excited to play good competition. But I think this one being the Cross Reservoir rival is a little special. So looking forward to it. Let's see what we can do about getting a W today. That would go a long way towards ensuring that we are on track for the postseason. So Cherry Creek is in our division, and that means that we will play them twice this year. And that will also, a victory here, since Cherry Creek beat Valor, would also help us in the divisional standings. So this could be a very important game for the Raiders to show what they've done, show how they've improved, and get on track. Looking forward to face-off here shortly. The boys are huddled around the net, doing their mystic mumbles, and probably saying a prayer before the game. One of my favorite pictures. The boys over there having a good time. Well, they sounded good, so hopefully they play as well as they sound. I can tell you that I'm very pleased to see a little change in the officiating. We don't have the same crew that we've had before, and I think Coach Woodley will be pleased to see some new faces. All right, the officials seem to think that everything is good. They got a puck out of the bag, and as mentioned, there's a little difference to the first line. It will be Kennard, Nash, and Robinson, and here we go. Robinson wins the face-off back. Beck gets a hold of it, moves it to his D partner, Matthew. Matthew gets it, doesn't quite get it out of the zone, goes across. Clinard's going over to pick it up. Puck trickles over to the net, but no problem for Mr. Oh, it is Henry Snow starting today. Okay. Henry Snow is able to cover that easily. So Henry is in net, Robinson on the faceoff. Puck is down, Robinson wins it to Beck. Beck fires it around. Nash takes a look, tries to figure out who's coming to help. And they're battling down the quarter. Robinson gives a little nudge to make his presence known. Clinard comes out and gets a hold of the puck, holds it up at the center line. Robinson dumps it in. Got to get pucks deep is what Coach always says. And Nash comes in with a little bump in the grind. Robinson with a little hit there. And he's not afraid to mix it up today. Liking the way he's coming out. That is much better. And quick change on the fly, which I really like, in the zone. And Creek gets their first hit, and their crowd goes wild. All right, Brown picks up the puck, and moves it across to Beasley. Beasley goes off the wall. I think he was looking for Smith there. We've got Smith. That one got poked out of the zone. Well done, boys. Way to gather that up. Looks like we've got Smith, Brenner, and Brown on that line, forward line. And on defense, it looks like Nowlin and Beasley, 8 and 3. And Charlie comes up. The boys, oh, nice job. Zegan takes the puck in the leg and handles that shot for his keeper, and intimidates the guy so much that he falls without any contact. Puck goes up to Brown. Brown gets a hold of it. Oh, couldn't keep control of it. Raiders pick it up, dump it in deep and across. Well done, Mr. Nowlin. Raiders on a full wholesale change now. And Cherry Creek's not connecting passes very well right now. Play has been a little bit in our end, but I tell you, we've done a good job of controlling the puck. Mr. Backus takes a look, shovels it around, and the captain taps it along. No icing on the play, so puck goes around the back of the net, and nice job getting over there, Mr. Ambrosio. And Regis is on to, yep, it was a 2-on-1, but Raiders got back on that back check real nice. Puck comes up and out. Puck goes back into the zone. You've got to make more of those tape-to-tape passes. Cox comes around. He's getting harassed. And a double hit, and doesn't really do much there. Puck goes up and it's headed across. Looks like Holden's there to pester. Well done on the forecheck. Raiders on the change. David pumps it into the middle, goes to Berglund. Berglund loses it. Cox comes back out, and looks like he's going to make a move there. Nice try by Mr. Tucker there. Tried to get the puck around him, but didn't quite get it there. Berglund out of the zone first, and he's going into the corner, and they don't play the puck, but puck ends up in the other corner, and Gunlock on the line there helping out with my goodness. Elbows high and arms flailing as they go in to hit people. And not a surprise. Mr. Bostic out there going across for the forecheck. They get the stretch pass, dump in, and it looks like Creek is going to go for the change, and the Raiders are going to get their first line out there. Pass goes across just under Robinson's stick. And Clinton gets a nice job, Mr. Clinton, getting those wheels on and getting after it. Puck comes up and out. Nice job by Beck getting the puck slowed down so they don't go into the zone with control. And the Raiders are just battling today. Gotta love it. Puck is in the corner in the Raiders' defensive zone. Robinson tips it up, but not out. Snow handles that one easily, puts a glove over it, and looks like we're going to have a face-off in our defensive zone. Let's see if we can get these Raiders buzzing today and get some goals going. Robinson wins it over to Beck. I think you'll hear that a lot today. Nice job. Backus bounces it out of the zone and gets it deep, and it's not going to be icing because there was a touch. Robinson gets there on the forecheck, puts a little check on, doesn't quite cover it all the way. Puck goes up into the glass, and oh, there's a trip, but we're going to let that one go. And looks like Clinton is over there. Nash comes over for the hit. Robinson sees Nash. Nash shoots. Oh, he leaves it back for Robinson, but Robinson hadn't charged the net. I think he was still tied up in that hit. Good thinking, though, boys. Good thinking. That play looked good right here. Oh, yep, just one step, and Robinson might have got just a tip in there on that. Face off, Mr. Smith goes in, ties up in the middle. Brenner gets dumped with no call and no puck in the area. Beck is going to make the play. Nice job by Mr. Snow, clearing it out helping out his defenseman. Nice hit there by Mr. Smith. Banging on the boards behind the net. Gotta love it, boys. And that one comes down and out. And almost got it out of the zone, but not quite. Beck gets a nice hit on, and looks like it was a little double team there, but got to get back to our feet. The Raiders are watching the puck a little bit. We got to skate to it a little bit more. And looks like Brenner lost the stick, but he's going to retrieve it. Charlie Brown puts on the Jets and goes down the ice trying to get a hold of that puck on the forecheck there. Nice job. As a pass connected, but Mr. Snow will handle that easily on the shot. Zegan takes the bump well, and they keep dinging him, but they're not going to raise any hands here. Puck comes up and out. It looks like the captain, Barrett, is making a move, and they called it icing. Not sure on that one, but they're a little closer than I am. Heck of a game so far. Everybody is flying around on both teams. I knew this was going to be a pretty highly contested game. Mr. Simmons goes toe-to-toe with Mr. Tucker, and he just goes around. And we have an own goal from the blue line. That puck wasn't going anywhere near the net, and it got diverted in. Well, we're going to have to stop doing that if we're going to come out on top. So we get a line change here, and the Raiders are going to have to get that one back quickly. All right, Creek wins the face-off. They're going back and forth D to D, and they get the stretch pass off, but it doesn't connect well. Backus takes it off the boards. Berglund sends it in deep. Bostic gets on his horse. He's going to go the right way around, which forces them to turn it around. And the Raiders are able to protect the puck as it comes into the zone. Cox gets a hold of it, and the Raiders get it out. Berglund tapped it and gave it a little push right out of the zone. Puck gets dumped back in. I guess he was across the line, but I didn't see it that way. Cox takes a little bit of a bad step, and the puck ends up bouncing around. Bostic tries to get it out, and he ends up dumping it down for a icing call. We're going to get a wholesale change here from the looks of things, and we're going to have Ketcher and Nowlin on defense. Robinson, Nash, and Clennert are at forward. And this one was kind of a draw, and Snow covers it well. And the leadership says, "Get out of our kitchen." Well done, boys. Way to keep Mr. Snow clean. Robinson drops in for the face-off and wins it back. Would have been Beck, but it looks like it went to Ketcher. And Nash pulls up wisely on the hit. Nice catch there. Robinson swoops it up. He's getting bothered, but no problem for him. He moves it around to one of his buddies. They try to put two bodies on Nash, and Nash pretty much chuckled at him. Gotta love that kid, Dylan. Nice hit there by Clennert. Robinson sneaks the puck through there, tries to get it out, doesn't quite go the way he wants it. They get it out of the zone, but the Raiders are able to tap it back in, and we get back on side. That's a late hit, but we're not going to get a call. No call, no problem. The Raiders are going to keep battling in there. Way to keep it in the zone. Good job, Mr. Ketcher. Dylan knocks it around the other side, looking for Clennert. Robinson comes to clean up, and Nash tries to make the turn, but Clennert is there to help. The support doesn't go well there, but now we've got a one-on-one coming into the zone. And it looks like nice stick lift by David Ketcher. Prevents the shot from even getting off. Gotta love that. And it looks like Clinard over there banging to get a hold of that puck. Puck comes out of the zone, tripping, and we will get a trip on that one. So that'll be 2 minutes of time in the sin bin for number 6 on Cherry Creek. Well called. We missed the first one, we'll take the second one. The Raiders are going to go on the power play. This is something they worked on in practice pretty extensively. So let's see how this goes. Smith in for the face-off. Smith, Brenner, and Brown. And puck goes across the slot, and Creek is going to dump it. And it looks like Beck goes behind the net to pick it up. Wisely avoids the forecheck, gets it over to Beasley. Beasley fires it across. I think he was hoping to connect with Brown, but just missed it by that much. And they're going to send it high and deep, and nice positioning by Mr. Beasley allows the oh, goodness gracious, how much closer does he have to be to the red line for you not to call that? So, little conversation here, talking about how we can do better on that play. So Smith is going to go in, take the face-off in the Raiders' zone. We need to stop being in our zone on the power play here. Face-off won by the Raiders, tapped out to Creek. Creek is going to go deep with it. Snow slows it down. Beasley gets a good step, gets enough room, time and space, what he wants. Gets it up to Brown. Brown goes back to Beasley. Beasley taps it over. And it goes back in. The Raiders get back on side. They check up. We've got to get control of this one. So let's see how we do here. Oh, that's called a reverse check, and that's not what you want to see if you're a Cherry Creek fan. Your guy tried to go hard and got left, sitting on his tuchus. All right, coming up to center ice and firing it back in deep. Raiders have got to start making tape-to-tape passes on this breakout. There we go, there's one. Now, let's see if we can connect a couple passes here, boys, because otherwise you're going to be skating around all day. Backus takes it out from behind the net. He takes a look, surveys, and he's going to start to skate it. Looking at his options, fires a little past Robinson, goes back into the zone. Raiders go ahead and get it, goes around the boards. Backus didn't see that there was nobody there. And looks like Robinson's going to try to tap it up to Nash. Again, not connecting on passes. It's going to kill our power play here, guys. And nice job by Nash. I'll call that robbery. Ooh, leaves Mr. Tucker hanging around by himself. And a nice slash, and they get away with it, but we'll let it go. Comes up top and comes out of the zone. So the Raiders are going to have to regroup here in the neutral zone. Puck is headed towards the right end. Looks like we had a partial change on that one. And now it's Backus back on defense, one-on-one. Nice poke check by Backus. Nallin thinks better of the turn, stops, gets time and space, and moves the puck up and goes high on Ambrosio, but Ambrosio is able to handle it. Shot on net, and I think that's only our second or third. And Nash handles it just fine, no problem at all. And whoo, they're digging down there. My goodness. It's the silver thing in your mouth. Thank you. And that'll be a penalty. Get Snow off. Hold the puck, boys. You got to hang on to the puck when we get in that situation. Got to be aware of the situation. All right, boys. Let's see if we can get after this power play here. All right, we've got Brown, Brenner, and Smith with Beasley and Beck behind them. See if we can do better on this power play, because I feel like we're going to have quite a few tonight based on what we've seen so far. All right, battling on the wall, moves it back to the defense. D goes D to D. Beck gets a swipe at it, doesn't get a shot off. And it's a foot race. Oh, nicely teamed up by Beck and Beasley. What was that? You gotta be joking. Yet another one of those. I'm not sure why he called it, but we're gonna let it go. We're gonna be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 38 seconds. And then we will go to back, we'll go on the penalty kill after that. It'll only be 22 seconds, so that won't be too tough. Robinson wins the face-off back to Mr. Backus, sends a bumpy one up the boards. And Backus gets it off his skate. We've got 2 coming out strong. Nash sees it. It goes across. Robinson, oh, nice interception by Nash. Nash goes over to Robinson. He tries to tip it, but doesn't get it where he wants it. Goes up the wall. Nice hit by Nash. Nowlin sends a buzzer, a worm burner down there. Goalie handles that and gets it off the boards. And Nowlin tried to get the hit, slowed him down just the right amount. Robinson's going to get a hold of that one. Let's see if he can get it out of the zone. Nope, but Nash does and gets slashed right across the hands for his trouble. He's going to push that around and doesn't go where he wants it to go. It's 4-on-4, so they are moving a lot. Nice job by Snow playing it out to the defenseman. Backus gets a hold of it, moves it up the ice. And we have no icing, although no one touched it, but we'll go with that. Goes around the boards to Creek. Creek moves it D to D. And they keep it in their zone. They're obviously holding the time to try to get that 20-some-odd seconds of power play going. That would be icing because it's 4-on-4. 4-on-4, you do get an icing call if you dump it in from the neutral zone past the line. Okie dokie. Well, we're getting a partial change here. Let's see what we got here. Looks like Cox, Brown, Beck, and Clennert. So on a normal day, that would be 3 defensemen and 1 forward. But Clennert is, there we go. Puck is dropped. Nice job by Clennert. Oh, Brown just misses the beautiful little deke. Clennert looks, tries to get it to Brown. They're thinking the right way. Goes off Clennert, and Six tries to get a hold of it. Doesn't work for him. Goes around the back of the net. Brown gets there. They dump it, and now Creek is on the power play. Beck gets a hold of it. Oh, it goes into the penalty box, and there, if you haven't noticed, there's no glass in the front of those. So it's kind of a hazardous place to be on the ice today. Or I should say next to the ice today. We've got 7 seconds left on the penalty kill. Robinson and Hatcher out. And Creek wins that face-off. Snow covers it wisely with 1 second left on the penalty kill. So Robinson's going to dip in there for a face-off again. If we can, I would love to see a stretch pass to Beasley because he's out. And no, we couldn't get it. We ended up with Holden Ambrosio out, and we're off the first period. And Mr. Robinson decided he wasn't quite finished. The play was a continuation play. There's no whistle on that. Very even game. The Raiders have been on the power play and not done well with it. It continues to be an area of focus. That is something we definitely need to put some more work into. I think with the right amount of movement and the right amount of coaching, we'll be able to get there very quickly. We just need the boys to dial it up one more notch. My good friend Lawana Tucker, mother of number 16 on the Cherry Creek team, is here. She waves hello. She's a wonderful lady. And it's good to see her at all these games. The Raiders have to get a few more shots on net here. This goalie does not look super solid, just based on what I've seen so far. So I think if we can start getting more shots on net and connecting some of these passes, we will be just fine. Second period, Raiders have been traditionally good in this second period, scoring a large number of goals over the first 4 or 5 games in the second period. All right. Coach Nick passionately discussing what needs to be done with the team. Over there, Coach Words, Coach Mikey. I know Woodley's in the building. He may be watching from a different vantage point or talking with varsity because they are in the building as well. So we come out for the face-off, and it looks like we're going to go with that line that was out there about near the end there. It's going to go Brown, Smith, and Brenner with Beasley, and it looks to be Nope, Nowlan. Jiminy Christmas. I tell you what. The Raiders get it in deep behind the net. Goes up top. Nice shot straight into the goalie's glove, but that was a good shot by Mr. Beasley. Good shot by Mr. Beasley. A little higher, that would have been in because the goalie was definitely not in position for that shot. Yeah, he just happened to hit him in the glove. All right, nice job by Smith battling there for the face-off. Beasley makes the hit, disconnects the man from the puck. Nowlan misses the pass, and the Raiders get back on D just in time. Nowlan takes a look, fires it around, gets it to Brenner. Brenner couldn't get a stick on it. I don't think he was ready for that one. And the Raiders are nicely intercepted by Beasley. Goes up to Brown. Brown is one-on-one against the wall. Leaves it for himself. Fires. Oh, just over the net. Nice shot. That was headed for top shelf where Mom keeps the Thin Mints. Just enough of the blocker to keep that out of the net. I'm not even sure it was a blocker. It could have been the nub on the end of his stick because it didn't make the blocker sound. And that one gets tipped, but it's not going to be icing because Beasley's going to get there. A little lackadaisical there, but we can still handle this. Oh, he makes a nice move to get around, but couldn't connect with the puck to make sure he brought that with him. Gonna need the biscuit. Nice hitting over there, boys. And that was a high bomb. Snow gets into position, almost caught him going short side. Smith gets there. Beasley's gonna keep battling and take it up there. Well done, boys. Gets out of the zone. Brenner's taking a look. Brenner taps it into the zone. Raiders are gonna get a change as the puck goes deep. Clinton got out there first. Puck goes over the wall. Clinton almost gets it to Robinson. Stuck in the feet. Puck pops out of the zone. Nash is going over to get it. Gets it to River. River tries to get it to Robinson or Clinton. Doesn't quite connect. Nash gets a hold of it. Looks for Robinson. Robinson was turning the other way. Puck goes deep, and Mr. Snow gets it. I guess they're going to call that icing. All right, we're going to go down for a face-off in the Bruin defensive zone. Let's see, they make a change out there. Now Robinson and Tucker, who are good friends, are going head-to-head on this face-off. Oh, he lifted up. Yep. It looks like Tucker got the better of that one. Nice job on D, boys. Good job on the forecheck. Wow, they're just killing each other. Robinson sees it, takes it up to Nash. Should have put a little more sauce on that. Gets engaged late. Snow gets a hold of it and puts it on the ice and covers it with that big old glove of his. Well done, Henry. All right, Raiders are going to make a full line change. looks like we've got Cox, Hatcher, Ambrosio, Simmons, and Nowlin out there. Another easy cover for Mr. Snow, but it's not a shot on goal by the Raiders. That's what we need more of. Puck goes up to the top. Oh, nice block. Ambrosio gets loose. He gets interfered with. But they're not going to. He gets tripped, and we're not going to get a call. So the Raiders are doing the darndest to make this stuff happen the right way. Nice job by River with the reverse check and the hustle. Oh, that was an elbow to the head. Goodness gracious, they're not seeing things out there. The Dog and Cane Society is in the building. All right, puck is in the neutral zone. It gets taken up. Hatcher gets it across. Oh, just couldn't get the shot off. Raiders are buzzing right now. And Nolan was not looking. He got beat on the turnaround, and the shot went over Mr. Snow's ear. Well, Raiders are now down 2 and going to need to mount a comeback here, and they're going to have to start shooting if we're going to make that happen. So let's get on our horses, boys, and make it happen. Let's see, we've got Gunlock, Berglund, and Bostic out there on the forward line, and it looks like Beasley and Beck on defense. Face-off goes wide, Beck collects it and sends it down just softly enough to where the Bruins are able to pick it up and avoid the icing. Puck is not doing well in transit, and they have got a player in position, but they made the decision not to make the pass. Puck goes behind the net, and a nice check in the back does not get called, and we'll just let that go. Beasley, they're battling on the boards for it for sure. Beasley's taking a look. He's got somebody coming. Doesn't do it hard enough, but does get the hit off to make sure that it goes to where he wants it to go. Beck's got time and space. He should just skate it. And yeah, lots of cross-checking from behind here. And Beasley's over there. He needs to get into the corner and get a hold of that one. Shot goes wide. Snow may have assisted it a little bit. Puck going up the boards. Gunlock feisty on defense. Come on, boys. Get the puck out of the zone. There you go. Berglund up high. Puck goes down. Bostic sends it deep. Let's see if we're going to get a change here. We're in the midst of a change, and Trickler goes around the net. Backus gets it. While we're changing, nobody on. Okay, there we go. We got all 5 out there. Goes up to Backus. Backus dumps it in. Smith comes down to try to pick that off. Gets engaged on the boards nicely. Makes that happen. Boy, they're going to town down there. Puck is on the wall. Backus doesn't knock it down. David Ketcher picks it up. Takes an elbow on the chin for his troubles. And here we go. Puck goes deep. Snow taps it around the net. We go out. Raiders are breaking out, trying to get it to Brown, but Smith does not get it to Brown. Goes in deep. Ketcher gets there, gets a little love for his time there. Pass goes up to Brenner. Brenner taps it, doesn't quite control it, and it rolls into the Bruin zone. Pass comes across, nobody touches it, and he doesn't call the icing for some unique reason. Nice hit by Backus, and Robinson stacking up Bruins. Stacking up Bruins. Shot goes. Backus stops it. Gives it a lift, a little too much, and we're going to have an icing call. This is where we need to start connecting those passes and making this happen. We're going to be in our defensive zone on this face-off. Raiders are down 2-0 with 8:41 left in the second period. Robinson with the face-off. Wins it back to Cox. And Nice job by Snow getting an unexpected shot and blocking it. They're trying to get it out to Robinson, who was getting loose. Nash takes a look wisely, taps it along, but doesn't get it to where he wants it to go. They try to tap it. Nash gets it into the zone very gingerly, just across the line. And my goodness, Cox gets there with the hit. They try to get the pass across, goes well behind the other player. Pass does not go where it should have been presented, but the Raiders are going to make up for that by hustling. We got Nallen and Cox out there together. Pass, try to go from behind to the front of the net, doesn't work. Nallen gets a hit. Cox needs to hustle to get over there to win that one. Gets it to Clinert. Clinert tries to dump it up for Liam. Robinson, oh, thank goodness Robinson got a hold of that. Nash is going to tried to make the tip to get by. Nash would have been gone, and that would have been a dangerous situation there. Look, and gets it off a skate to Robinson. Robinson and Nash. The AA group right there. That should have been a solid play, but I don't know what happened. Those two did not connect well. Comes up to Hatcher. Hatcher goes in with Simmons. They look at the, oh, I thought that one went through the goalie, but apparently it did not. Well done by the Raiders, going hard. Simmons gets caught offsides. So we're gonna go to the faceoff dot in the neutral zone. Raiders are definitely buzzing, and nice little cheap shot on the way off the ice. Simmons in for the faceoff. Wins it over. Nice job dumping it in, right on the goalie. Goalie dumps it into the corner. Comes up to Beasley. Beasley gets a look. Does a little dancing, doesn't get it to a Raider. Puck comes out of the zone. Beck gets a hold of it. Fires it up. Nicely connects with Ambrosio, but there was a man on. And that hit did not connect fully. So we're going to see what we got. We're digging in the corners. Looks like Hatcher and Simmons working together. And they are just, there we go. Captain digs it out. Takes a hit for his troubles. Beck gets a good one off. Oh, just not quite where we wanted it to go. Mr. Tucker gets a hold of it. Beck fires another one towards the net. Looks like, there we go. We got a nice lift there. Ambrosio gets a hold of it. Goes to the glass to keep it in. Hatcher tried to get there, didn't quite. We're going to be 1-on-3 here if we can't get together on the back check. And the shot goes right off of Mr. Snow. Well done, Mr. Snow. Another block shot by the Raiders. That's the way you do it. And Snow handles the fobbly little bumpity bump. And he's doing just fine. We really need to get after it here, boys. We've got 5:35 left in the second period. We've got Bostic, Ketcher, Beck, Berglund. Trying to catch the last one. Is that Backus, maybe? Puck gets dumped in the corner. That is Backus and Ketcher on defense. Backus doing a good job there in the corner, taking care of business. And Gunlock gets it up to the blue line, but not out. Oh, into the wall. Catcher gets a nice little bump there, but that's interference because the puck wasn't over there. Hatcher gets a Gunlock almost gets a hold of it. We tried to dump it out while looking backwards, but that didn't work for us. That goes off the wall, and the D-man is dangling. He goes high with it. You don't get 3 for going over the top. Puck gets out, and Berglund fires right over to Gunlock, but it doesn't quite connect on that pass. They're forechecking in the corner, trying to put some hustle on. And Creek breaks out. It is 3-on-2 if they hustle, and they don't get there. Backus gets it around, pops up Gunlock puts it off the boards to himself. We've got 3-on-2 going the other way, but we can't capitalize. Both demon get collide, and nice save by Mr. Snow again. Another save by Snow. Tried to lift it out, but didn't quite get it out. Catcher made a nice play on that one. And we've got a penalty, and another penalty. That will be a 5-on-3 power play. That'll be a 5-on-3 power play. 2 go in the box. That was a late shot after the whistle, knowingly, and then the other penalty. So it looks like we are going to be 5-on-3 here, and coach seems to be negotiating here how we can get the right folks out on the ice for this one. Well, we're gonna go with, looks like we're 5-on-3. We're gonna have Smith, Brown, and Brenner, and Backus and Nowlin. Dumps it into the corner. Brenner gets it back to Brown. Brown fires a rocket. Goalie can't quite hold on to it. Bounces in front of him, but he's able to collect it. Let's see, we're gonna need more shots on net here. We're gonna have to move the puck a little faster here, boys. And we're gonna need to get a body in front for a solid screen. Puck gets dumped in the corner. They try to clear, but nope, goes right to River. River goes across to Backus. Backus fires a nice little whistler over there. You know, they continue to get dumped behind the play. So, okay, we're gonna get a forward swap here. We're going with Robinson, Clennert, and Nash. Robinson dips in for the face-off. Wins it back to Backus. Backus takes a look, surveys, moves it to Nash. I'm sorry, Clennert. And goes over to River. River gets there, he fires one. Goal, Raiders! That'll make it 5-on-4. The Raiders are going to still be on the power play here. Nice shot and rebound for the goal. That's what we needed there. So it looks like we're going to be 5-on-4, and we're going to have a continuation of the power play. We're going to swap out forward lines. And we've got Beasley and Beck back there. We've got Brenner with the puck, goes to Brown. Brown hits it. It fires up into the rafters up there. So we're gonna have a face-off. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Ben Clennert on the goal. Not sure who they're going to give the assist to on that one. I'll have to watch that one back later and let you know. Nice stop at the top. Brown dancing. He's trying to get time and space and trying to get somebody in front of the net so that when he shoots, there's somebody there. Puck goes back down deep. And foot race for the puck, and the Raiders don't win it. And they get a shot off and a save by Snow to prevent the shorthanded goal. Raiders are gonna have to clean that one up a little bit. Gonna have to put a little bit more hustle on it. Not sure what the conversation was there, but everyone comes away with smiles. Robinson, Clennert, and Nash back out together. Looks like Backus and Nowlin on defense. Robinson moves it around the net to Nowlin, and they're going to start to break out here. Not sure why we didn't get a pass, but we got a hold of it anyway. Let's see if we can break out. Slash across the chest. Elbow with no intention of playing the puck. Puck comes around. Oh, Nash didn't see that one. Goes across to Backus. Backus takes a look, makes a move. Dips, tries to go D to D, doesn't quite connect. Nowlin gets a hold of it. It goes with the shot. Robinson gets a hold of it, goes back to River. River fires one. Clinton's there. Oh, doesn't quite get a hold of it. Another missile into the basket. Raiders are buzzing. Let's get that tying goal here, boys. Let's make it happen. Raiders are allowing them to make a change by not getting up there quicker, but they've got 9 seconds left on the power play. Raiders win the face-off, move it across. Nallon takes a shot, and oh, Robinson was right there. Did not give up the juicy rebound on that one. Power play is over, 1.5 seconds left in the period. The Raiders are down 2-1. So this is going to be a quick face-off and a quick buzzer, I hope. Let's see how we do here. Raiders win the face-off. Oh, I'm sorry, minute 48. Looks like there was a problem with the 0 on the clock. Snow pokes it. And we get a tip in with a minute and 40 left. Not sure how that even happened, boys. Oh boy, we tapped it back to them. I see how it happened. All right, we're gonna have to clean up some of this loose play here so we can keep fighting towards a win. Nope. That one was just overskated and did not make the play in the puck. Not puck luck there. Puck gets dumped in, and the Raiders are not going to win the race to that one. But luckily he misses the puck. Brown gets a hold of it. Nope. Loses it. Snow blocks the shot. Puck is loose, and Beck gets there. He's working. Cox gets it up to Brenner. Brenner can't get it past the guy. He made a good move to the boards. Long wheeler around the boards to Mr. Tucker at Creek. Beck gives him a little hello, how you doing? Well done. Nice rub there, Beck. Brown moves it out to the middle where there's time and space. Cox doesn't get the pass off, but gets it going there. Smith gets a hold of it, moves it up to Brown. Brown makes it into the zone. Gets it over to Brenner. Brenner fires one, goes off their stick and into the air in front of the net. Nobody. Come on, people. That one goes off the boards, doesn't go into the net. Puck goes up to Cox. Cox taps it, gets through to a Raider somehow. And he stops it again, kicks it. Well done. The Raiders go for a change, and we are well defended by Beck. Robinson comes over, picks it up, goes off the boards with it. Puck comes out, tries to go across Brown, but it ends up behind him. Robinson gets a little bit of a hit on there, just enough to slow him down before the buzzer. That last one was a killer, guys. I'm not happy about that goal. Raiders are down 2, 3-1, going into the third period. We should be getting an ice make here. Not sure what the conversation is between the official and Mr. Snow, but we'll see. All right, they're going to have a conversation before they go into the locker rooms. I'm not seeing a Zamboni. I see a Zamboni driver with a leg hanging over the edge, but looks like we're not going to get an ice make. All right, I'm going to take a brief pause, and we'll be right back. All right, back for a third period, a very crucial third period for the Raiders. 3-1. There's no reason why we can't catch up and win this game. Let's see what we can do here. For some reason, the official's having a little bit of a problem with his bucket, shaking hands, kissing babies. All right. Door is closed, officials are on the ice, and it looks like we are ready to begin the third period. Robinson out for the face-off and wins it over. Oh, pass was going to Nash. He didn't quite get there. Clinert bounces it off, turns around right back to himself. Nifty little move there. Nash turns the gas on. Robinson was there for support. Great communication between these two. And they're on the wall battling. Looks like Clinert's going to get a bun on the wall. Ties it up for, just a second. And the Raiders push them wide as they come in the zone. Puck goes into the corner again. He tries to make that same move, doesn't work. Slashes Liam. Little man comes up for the hit, doesn't do much, but probably aggravated Liam a little bit. Rob stops it. Nice save by Mr. Snow. Clinert goes over. Nash comes up, challenges, doesn't quite get there. And, nicely done. Pokes it loose. Nash needs to get on his horse. He's going to get after him. Get after him, Dylan. That a boy. And we got a line change on the forwards. Partial change here. I see Mr. Brown out there. I see Smith. We're standing and poking. We got to move our feet here. Beasley comes in. Nicely blocked by Mr. Beasley. Puts his skates together and says, no mas. All right, face off in the Raiders' defensive zone. And it looks like Smith gliding in for the face-off. Doesn't win it, goes back to the Bruins, goes into the corner. Smith on top of the forecheck. Brown with the assist, taps it off the wall, almost gets it out to himself. Beasley gets there, takes a look, plays it off the wall, was going to give a little bit of a love tap, decided not to. There you go, Brown. Brown gets a hold of it, gets it out to Brenner. Brenner takes it with speed, doesn't get it where he wants it to go. Snow makes a nice save, gets it out to Beasley. Beasley makes a nice little mohawk to get that puck and get into the right position. Lift it up out of the zone the right way so we can get there and make a play on it. Forecheck doesn't quite slow him down enough. And there he's going to come to the zone and try to make a move on two players. That's not going to work. Brown gets it, taps it off the wall, tries to get the tap and go going, doesn't work. What? That's the softest cross-check I've ever seen. He might as well have had a Q-tip on that one. Not sure why they called that of all things, but we'll go on the penalty kill, and these guys are just as lethal with 5 on the ice as they are with 4. So let's see what we can do here. We've got Nash, Robinson, Nowlin, and Backus on the PK. Face off. Tries to mohawk and cover it. Dylan says, I've seen that before. Tried to lift it up deep, but didn't quite get past where he wanted it to go. Solid pass into the zone, but they lose possession on the boards. Robinson with the pick. He lifts it up. They're keeping him out of the zone. Love this play in the neutral zone. That was a massive slash. Thank you. And we're going to be back to 4-on-4 again with 1:37. Number 6 has taken a lot of penalties today. So that's going to work to our benefit. Now we've got Robinson, Nash, Nowlin, and Backus out there. Robinson's going to take the face off. He and Nash are talking about the play here. And Robinson feels confident he can win this back. And he does, right to Backus. Backus fires one off the hip of Nash, unfortunately. That had some promise to it. Robinson comes around with those long arms and makes a tap on it. Bruins are having trouble getting out of the zone, 4-on-4. Oh, Nash gets a hold of it. He dips it to Robinson. Oh, Robinson just doesn't get good wood on it. Great communication and play between those two boys. That one was a close one. All right, guys, keep talking about it. Let's make it happen. Let's see what we get here. Robinson's gliding in to face his buddy, Mr. Tucker, and wins the face over to the boards where his forward would have been, but didn't quite get it out. They launch it down, and we get icing because we're at even strength, 4-on-4. So it's going to come back down for a face-off in the neutral zone, or in the. Okay, we're getting a full line change here. All four swapping. We got Beck, Beasley, Smith, and Brown. He's in the middle. He can't. Yeah, there you go. That was an illegal face-off, but we're not going to complain. Nice job. Smith gets there, hits the official. Oh, right in the biscuit. The biscuit in the basket. We got to start hitting Twine instead of the official. Let's see. He's counting to 10. Let's give him a hand. Official back on his feet after that one. Took a mighty tumble there. And he's going to count to 10 before he has his face off, which is actually giving us a little bit of a benefit there. That one gets hit out high, and Back is on his horse going to get it. Doesn't quite clear it out of the zone like he had thought it would. And it's still in the skates of folks, and we just can't quite get out of the zone with it. We get across. Oh, in the skates again. And nicely done by Mr. Smith. Hello, Mr. Smith. That one goes off the boards. Ah, Smith just misses it. Tries to feather the pass up. Beasley gets over there. Fires it up. Brown gets a hold of it. Fires it back. Smith wasn't ready for that one. Puck comes into the zone. Creek gets a shot off. Beasley takes one in the back. Maybe the back, yeah, he's wincing a little pain there. We get a good tip on it, and it goes deep. We've got Robinson, Nash, Backus, and Nowlin out there. Robinson with the monster hit. Drops him like a bad habit. All right, puck comes around the boards, pops out. Clinton goes over. Backus comes around the back of the net to cover. River went around the front, and puck gets stopped and covered by Snow. We've got 10:01 left in the third period, and it's going to be, well, it looks like we're back at even strength there. All right, Robinson steps in. Raiders win the face-off. Puck comes up to the top. Stopped by Nowlin. Nowlin brings it around. Oh, loses control. Creek gets a hold of it. They're battling in front of the net. They don't let him get through. Mr. Snow gets a hold of it. Oh! You give them 4 rebounds and they're going to score, boys. You got to cover the puck. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. We got to clear that area out. So Bruins are now up 4-1, and we're going to really have to get on our ponies to get this one going. Let's see what we can do here, Raiders. Icing will be the call. The Raiders will get back into the offensive zone with the puck. Let's see what we can do here. We've got Smith, Brenner, and Brown with Backus and catcher behind him. Shot! Oh, right into the basket again. We've got to pick those places where the goalie's not to get that puck in the net. All right, looks like Smith going in against Tucker. Puck hits the ice. Ooh, Nash takes Tucker down. And they recover. Puck goes in his skates. They dump it in deep. And Snow plays it around the boards wisely. Gets tipped back in front of the net. Nice kick save by Snow. Got all of that one on the leg pad. Puck comes out to the top. Another shot. Catcher takes care of that one. Oh my gosh. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, this one is tough to swallow. Looks like another own goal. He tipped it and it went over the goal. So that was an own goal. Well, we're going to be down 4 with 8:55 left. Let's see how the boys finish. Coach called a timeout wisely to gather the boys together and get them motivated. Not sure what the plan's going to be. I think it's going to be one goal at a time, but we're going to have to start getting them and stop giving. All right. Yeah, I just saw the replay on that. We tipped it, and it tipped over the goalie's glove that was in position to make the save. Tipped off his glove and in the net. So we're now down 5-1 with 2 own goals. Without those 2 goals, this is still a good game. But unfortunately, we've too many self-inflicted wounds here. We've got Hatcher, Ambrosio, and Simmons out with Beasley, and I know that's Mr. Beck. I can just tell. Lose the face-off, goes back to the creek. Simmons comes up for the forecheck. They go D to D. A little lackadaisical, and Hatcher makes him pay the price and dumps it down deep into the offensive zone. Nicely done by Ambrosio, keeping it down there. They gently roll it around, a little too gently. Yet another questionable hit compared to the ones we did and got penalized for, and we got offsides. Thank goodness somebody was watching. All right, that one's going to come out to the neutral zone. I think that should be all the way down, but we'll let that go. We've got Nallin and Hatcher. I'm sorry, Nallin and Cox on defense. Captain is here scooting up, trying to get a hold of that face-off. Ambrosio gets to it, almost gets it, tries to get away in the zone, but comes in with speed, blows by us. Nice save by Snow. I think he might have taken that one in the melon. Cox is battling in the corner, doesn't get it out. Nallin stalls it. Simmons on the forecheck. Nice stick lift there by Simmons, but nobody's skating to him. Let's skate to him, Raiders. Puck gets loose. Hatcher's on his horse. Let's see if the captain can make it even. Oh, nice shot. Probably had 2 or 3 more strides to cut across with, but that was a good shot, good placement. And looks like we're going to get a wholesale line change here. We've got Catcher and Backus. We've got Bostic, Berglund, and Gunlock. Stick handles on the blue line. It pokes out of the zone. Face-off goes to Creek. They're going to move up the boards with speed. Catcher says, not by me, buddy. And foot race with Berglund there. Puck squirts free. Still tied up on the boards. Bruins make the connection there. Nice move by Mr. Backus. Way to go, buddy. Gunlock tries to get a hold of it, doesn't get it. Catcher's going to the corner. That's interference. You can't check the guy going to the puck, but we'll let it go. Fired it out front, and Snow saves it. Well done, Henry. Well, we're going to have to work on fundamentals there, because that's just the basic behind the net. Pass it to the guy coming down the middle, and nobody's home. Snow covers for everybody and takes care of it. Good job there, Henry. We get last change, but Creek is still changing. Puck goes on the faceoff into the corner, gets dumped up, no icing called. Nash is on his horse, he's coming. Nobody on the backside for the forecheck there, or for the weave. 2 on the boards, well held in by Nash. Beasley pokes it. Gets back up north of the blue line. Puck gets dumped in low. Oh, Robinson almost got there for that. I know where he's going. He was going 5-hole. I could see the daylight from up here. See if you can see it from the backside where that puck would have been going. Oh, yeah. All right, face-off 1. Nash gets bumped off of it. They tip it up, but not out. Clinert tried to put the brakes on and make the move, but it didn't go. Beasley is skating down there to pick up the puck. Puck squirts out of the corner. Robinson gets it on the breakaway. Robinson's taking it down. Oh, he misses 5-hole. That one he should have buried high, but that's all right, Liam. Get another try at it. Oh. Nash comes over, makes a little bit of a hit. Cox doesn't keep it in. Gets tapped back in. Robinson's gassed. He's going off. Smith comes in. Puck goes off the boards and down the ice. Cox picks it up. Boys, we got to move with some urgency here. Puck is in the neutral zone, going back and forth here. Little east and west instead of north and south. And a little lackadaisical here, boys. Come on, let's put some hustle on it. Raiders are watching now. We got to get onto the puck, boys. Goes into the corner. Cox gets bumped off there. Nallin gets a hold of it, tips it up, goes right to Creek. Oh, thank goodness that one didn't go in. Got tipped over Snow's head, waiting for the puck, and our breakout is just not working today. Let's see, he gets it up the boards. Brown gets a hold of it. Charlie makes a move, gives them enough time to get back. And the puck gets dumped in the corner. We're making a change. We've only got a couple out there. Now we're all together. Catcher fires one down. Big man made it happen on that one. We didn't read the pass there. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Oh my goodness. Got to be careful, boys, with that puck in front of the net. Sticking legs out and taps. They've gotten the bad guys 2 goals already. Nice save by Snow. Dumps it gently into the corner. Simmons goes in to pick it up. Gets a little roughing for his trouble. Backus goes off the wall. Thinking Brown was going for it, but Brown makes a change. And Backus with a big hit. But we don't cover the middle. That shot goes really high. Goodness gracious. Not much to say there, folks. doing all the things we're not doing. Let's see what we get here. Well, that's going to be 6-1. That's going to pretty much do it. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third period. Let's see if we can get another one here and narrow the margin a little bit. Looks like it's going to be Robinson, Ambrosio, Hatcher. That's a new line. And I think coach is going to go with whatever is going to work tonight. That one goes long, and he calls a tip, but no one touched it. Robinson with a little bit of a hit there, not much. Puck gets knocked out, loose. Nobody's skating here, boys. Let's go. Beasley says, I'll go in, took us first here and make sure you don't get a hold of it. And 7-1. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has been working on defense. Nothing's working tonight, folks. Sorry to say it. We're down 7-1. It's going to be a run clock for the rest of the game. Hope the boys can rally here and do something. Puck is in the Bruins zone. Pucks around and bounces. Goes up top. Tried to get a redirect on that one. Didn't redirect much, but it got into the corner. Bostic didn't get there on that one. Puck comes to the middle. And Bruins are coming, but their pass is a little behind them. We've got to play more folks a little bit lower here. We're off the boards, and we're going to break out here. And Berglund up top, and he's off sides. He's back on. He's back on! Bruins almost come in the zone. Raiders just dump it out. They're not connecting on passes today. That's been the theme. Gunlock comes in, dumps it deep, and he goes around. We've got a little less than 20 seconds left. Yet another swing and a miss, but we're going to get another. We're going to have to play the last second or two of the game. There we go. Mercifully, this is over. The Raiders lose 7-1. Not the outcome we like. Just didn't seem like they were in sync today. Nothing was clicking. So we're going to have to regroup and get our act together without a practice in between this and our next game. I have a feeling this is going to be a long conversation in the locker room, but we get another shot at it. I know we're going to be successful on Monday, and the Raiders are going to regroup and make this happen. All righty, well, that's all for today, folks. Raiders lose 7-1.